Now, Diarmuid, a remarkable comeback in some ways, but unfortunately, I suppose, just undone by three out of the last 4 points.
Yeah, look, I suppose we were slightly worried going into the last water break because we were 5 down, and we got back to, Diarmuid got a great goal, and we got a couple of scores then to get back level, and we had a couple of chances to go a point up, which would have been crucial at that stage. Obviously, when we got back level with a minute to go, I would have been happy that there was only a couple of minutes of injury time. We could have snuck it, but if you asked me at the water break, I would have been delighted that we had 5 or 6 minutes of injury time. But look, that's the way it goes. But look, we had chances to win the game, and we just didn't take them at the end, and Cork finished it out towards the end. But look, fantastic effort from our lads, coming down to play the All-Ireland champions in Páirc Uí Chaoimh. And of course, we didn't do everything right, but there was very little between the two teams at the end, and look, we were just the wrong side of it by 2 points, and it's very, very disappointing for the lads. But the lads have been absolutely fantastic and really died with their boots on.
You mentioned the 6 minutes. Were you surprised with the 6 minutes of time, or do you think it was about right?
I think there was maybe a collision. Fergal O'Connor was involved in it. Maybe it was it might have been slightly long. I suppose the only, and look, it doesn't take away from the result at all. I did think within the 6 minutes, when we got one free over the far side, there was a stoppage again. So he only played 20 seconds over the 6 minutes. That might be a slight criticism, but it's not. Look, 6 minutes is 6 minutes. You have to play the game. There's no excuses around that.
The first half you elected, I'm not sure, did you elect to play against or try to play with the wind, or did that just fall upon you?
No, we won the toss and we decided to play with the wind, and we would have liked to be ahead at half time, but we weren't. But actually, if you look at it, we were better probably into the breeze if you look at the scores, because I think we were we're 2 down at half time, so the second half was a draw really in terms of that. But we probably just didn't get enough ball into our full forward line in the first half. I did think, anytime we ran at them in the first half, we won frees and things like that. But we probably just didn't get as much ball into the full forward line as we would like. And then I suppose the early Cork goal was a little bit of a setback at that stage.
If we were to pick a quarter maybe that was, a real turning point, was probably the third quarter. Cork seemed to rattle off a lot of scores, especially from play, which they hadn't done overly easily in the first half. That was probably a bit of a,
I think to go 5 up, they went from 2 to 5 up in the third quarter. But you can look at things like that, but I think the game is played over the 66 minutes or 67 minutes, because we minute in the first half as well. And I don't know, I think with 3 minutes to go, was it a draw game? So, and then we had a few chances to get ahead. They took theirs. Even at the end, Aidan turned and made a great run inside, and it was a great tackle by the Cork cornerback. Like, it could have been a half chance as well. So there's small things between good teams like that. There was 3 teams left in the competition: Galway, Cork and Limerick, and I don't think there was much between the 3 of them. We would have loved to obviously get over tonight, but look, we just have to dust ourselves down. A couple of lads obviously will go back in with the senior team, and then all the other lads will have to get back working at it again and see what team they're involved with next year. But I'm really proud of all the efforts of the lads.
Probably the shortest of years you'll ever get, with a 20s or 21s team in a lot of ways. Are you happy with the output of the players over the 2 games, and I suppose just in general with the training that you've managed to get in? And it is, as we always remember, it is a development team really, isn't it?
Well, it is, but I think we've had a long season, but we haven't been on the pitch as much as we would like, because a lot of it was virtual in terms of strength and conditioning and things when you couldn't collectively train. I did say before the Clare game, a lot of our lads have missed out playing colleges hurling. Then you had the crossover, the minor team as well. But look, the lads have trained really, really well. I suppose we've just had a few injuries. Jimmy Quilty wasn't able to play a huge amount before the championship due to injury. Adam's coming back off an injury. So there's been little things like that, but there's no excuses. We prepared the team as well as we could. We thought we'd win the game when we came down here tonight. We've just fallen short, which is, it's a real pity for the lads. It's not a pity for us. We enjoy being involved, but it's just a pity that we've been just a little bit short. But no, I wouldn't make any excuses around that.